Next up, we have the other Peter, Peter Kessler.
How do you do?
So why don't you tell everybody how easy this was on a scale of 1 through 10.
How union this
Easy.
Easy this was?
Yeah.
To prepare for this talk?
Yeah, like it
Do you
take
really
you a day.
Want to hear about this?
Well, you could do an Ignite presentation on it next year.
I may actually do
All right,
that.
cool.
That's a great idea.
All right, when it goes full screen, you're starting.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm the GIS SME at eGlobal Tech. A few years ago, a government entity hired us to manage their disaster management cloud in AWS. And the reason for this was their wake-up call to Katrina. Poor information sharing literally cost lives, and approximately 1,800 people died. This organization is responsible for the coordination of response across the nation to major disasters. It had to have highly flexible, FISMA-compliant information sharing in a flexible manner. And it usually does this de facto with geospatial technology that can assimilate large amounts of heterogeneous data and come up with actionable information. When we were hired, Sandy hit, and our environment that we responded to was a prototype that needed to be production practically overnight. And the approach that we took immediately was DevOps. And I can't be more passionate about how important that was to us. DevOps from the beginning, our company had experience in doing this as a proprietary environment called the DevOps Factory. I say proprietary, but it's an ecosystem of tools that have enabled one-click automation of complex multi-tiered systems. And the result is that we can focus our teams on effective quality for our customer, the GIS field personnel that respond to disasters. In addition to that, we have the ability to take nascent requirements from our customers and move them to production-ready software in a very short period of time. The way we do this is through a multi-step process. We first diagram out the requirements of the customer. Then we take this diagram and then deploy it to a YAML descriptor, which is a human-readable document that may be human-readable to DevOps engineers, maybe not my grandmother. But in any case, the YAML descriptor is read by our Cloudmatic software that is able to literally take the entire descriptor and deploy the architecture in a matter of hours on AWS. And it's really ready to go. It's given us a huge benefit in terms of going from this horrible prototype, I'll be frank with you, that's how bad it was, to a production, highly scalable, resilient environment. And being able to get our customer to recognize their ATO in less than 4 months. And the other benefit is its ability to allow us to integrate our different agile teams that deliver software to our customer. And in addition to that, security is baked in. In fact, we use a Lambda function for a blacklist requirement that our customers had. And we're able to automate the process for all of our deployments. One of the other benefits, and I'm the guy with the many hats as a GIS practitioner, is to support the customer at a more intimate level because we don't have to worry about a lot of the inconsistencies. And this is our stack, by the way. It's essentially a snapshot of the multi-tiered portions of our architecture that support our GIS data collectors, geoanalysts, and agile teams. Our cloud is hosting some very complex web GIS software which has become sort of the lead backbone for disaster response that interacts with massive collaboration to other resources. And I just wanted to emphasize that the key to our success, our keys have been to keep it simple, use Amazon tools when possible, keep the customer engaged and educated. And then I just wanted to conclude by telling you that we're very proud of our deployment. I'm passionate. This is my first time. I've been a GIS practitioner for years. And to see what DevOps in an organized way can do is just amazing. Thank you.
Good job.